Hello and welcome. So I'm going to have a go at the Times Cryptic crossword. This is the main cryptic, the 15 by 15, and it's the one that's been published on Tuesday, the 29th of October 2024. So I did have a go at a couple last week. I had a go at the championship one recently and got within 5 answers of that, and occasionally pick these up, but not a regular at them. So be interesting to see how I do. I'm going to just reset the timer and crack on. Great ruler Henry pursues around border. Border, bit rim, howl, edge, lip. Great ruler Henry. Eighth. I don't know. Wrong way to fill pastry, following one's own path. Wrong way to fill pastry, following one's own path. So do the roots, one's own route, shoe pastry, fill pastry, is that something? Exploit, really quiet, so that's double P I think. Exploit, really quiet, timid individual. Really quiet, timid individual is PP1. Exploit is to use. Okay. Range around East Timor's capital, so that's an ET in there somewhere. In train again. Is that just an anagram? A retang? I don't think so. In train again. Retrain, isn't it? Yeah. It can't be retrain. I mean, no, because I've got two T's. That isn't retrain. Range around. Don't know, let's leave the ET there. Probably not in the right place at all. Temp left firm over sign of indecision. Temp left firm is Lco. LCO. Temp. Sign of indecision is num. Honor. Colour. Locum, I think, isn't it? Ah, yes. Locum. Co over. So co backwards, yep. Okay. Case of luxurious rings made of gold for distinguished people. Case of luxurious. That seems like LS, doesn't it? But luxurious rings. Rings would normally be O's, maybe. Made of gold. Made of gold would be AU or OR. Again, that's a lot of ORs and O's in there, though. Distinguished people. Not sure. Court short, perhaps. Court short, perhaps. It's a long word to have a short in there, so. Retiring female loves husband, maybe a bit of an ass. Gosh, so loves husband would be HO. So is that can't be Hoff. Female, maybe a bit of an ass. I feel like that is something to do with a donkey though, rather than an ass normally. But I can't think. My brain is just not clicking into what could be an ass. Was it loves female? Retiring female, so put that the other way around. Female normally die, what? Which would be Ido, so that doesn't really work. Sandwich, say, wife tucked into large quantity. Oh gosh. Lot, lout, no. Large quantity is probably a W there. Sandwich. Town in Kent, going into a ton. W into a ton. Supposed snobs mixed with elite. So that just looks like a simple anagram of snobs and elite. Supposed. What have I got? I try to avoid using my anagram pen and paper. To be honest, I'm sat in the dark doing this, so if I have to, I will have to turn on a light and get the pen and paper out. And I don't really want to have to do that. Snobs mixed with elite. Okay, I can't see what that is. Supposed. Doesn't really come to me. Stand carrying a single wide hamper. Stand. A single wide is a something A O N W A E W. Oh gosh, it doesn't really look like it's going to go anywhere. That does it? Wide is a W. Hamper. Unless it ends up with a W there, and we put an A. Could be a stand carrying that, and then one new. That would be possible. Can't really see it, but let's try that. Cast is entertaining, pocketing 50 grand. So 50 is L in Roman numerals, and grand can be G. But I think probably grand is yeah. It's just, is it an anagram of cast with an L in it? I would think, which will be to get to a grand. Slacked, classed, clats. Spurs ground is lit. Spurs ground is lit. Letting in header from Man United. I don't know what Spurs. I literally think the Tottenham Hotspur's ground is now called the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, I believe. I mean, it used to be White Hart Lane, but I don't think either of that is relevant. So I think we've got an anagram of Spurs, maybe. Lit, or an anagram of is lit. Is lit with an MU, which would be Spurs. Cool. Cheesy dish, cooked just a little moment. Is that rare bit? Just a little. Just rare. I feel like that's rare bit, but I can't quite justify why. I'm going to go with that. Advance across shifting sand in coastal site. Advance is alone across shifting sand. Okay. So we've got anagram of something sand, I think, across shifting sand. So let's say loaned. I feel like Land's End. Land's End now. Anagrammed sand inside of lend. So that kind of advance. Fan of grass cuckoo nest that's covered round river. Cuckoo can be an anagram word. Fan of grass nest that's covered round river. Cool. Is that a hidden word? I don't think so. Right. Let's look at what the downs are doing. So we've got what, 1, 2, 3, well 3 to 4 there. Got 4 for definite. Land's End, Town and Locum. Maybe rare bit. Which is the cheesy dish. Officer suggested dismissing one involved in crime. This. Pale colour of phone casing. This person brought round. This person, who's this person? Is that me? They? Them? Brought round. Pale colour. Phone casing is PE. This person brought round makes me think. No feel for that. Frank's back from trip, one spent in former East Germany. Is that just ED at the end? Frank's back. which is given to a bank worker, one trading in futures. Fortune teller, I would think that is. Just a bit of a biff, really. Fortune teller. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Fortune is riches and bank worker is a teller. One trading in futures is that. Okay. Invest Asian currency, turning up a bit of capital. So, the baht is BA Thab, THAB is the baht. Up a bit of capital, invest. Asian capital is the yen. I think the yen's the most likely. The Y there. I don't know that that's looking any good now. I mean, I've just guessed where that should go. Range around East Timor's capital. I'm going to move on from that one. Guided munition. Guided munition to fall after vehicles overturned. Cool. To fail. After vehicles overturned, so it's probably a sub or a bus. Probably overturning. Could be an RAC for a car. Could be a longer word. English masters ditched by doubtful fellow showing spirit. And doubtful fellow is Thomas, isn't it? But so we can take out the E, but that still leaves us T-O-A-S, Thomas. An M for masters, but what's the E doing and what's that got to do with showing spirit? Nothing, I think is the answer. Force workplace staff to accept extremely idiotic post. Okay, so false. I assume extremely idiotic is IC. And that needs to go in the middle of somewhere. But false workplace staff. Cool. Operators and things. False could be an F. Curiously, wanting one less good qualification for mechanics. Curiously, wanting one. Is that just an anagram? Wanting? Wanting is 7 letters. One less good. I've got a W and a G. Sorry, W and an N. Qualification mechanics is goods transporter about to play. Goods transporter about to board plane. Oof. Court disaster like pro donning sportswear. Court disaster. Okay. Like court is CT. Disaster. Is this anagram court? Probably. Like pro as. Is that something on? On for donning? Donning sportswear. I would think court disaster is the definition we're trying to get to. Like a pro is AS, but that sportswear. Could be then getting really shorts, t-shirts. Entertainment shows Gun users regularly ignored. Okay, so that should be a S E U U E S. Letters G N S R U U E S. So that doesn't really work. Unless we're looking at users, maybe we're just looking at the US UES there at the end, which makes sense. Gun. Have a little sip of my tea, excuse me. I can't really see what's going on there. A producer of fibre products is altering bags. I imagine that's sisal, isn't it? Sisal is normally the thing that produces is a type of fibre. Altering bags. And there it is. Hidden in sisal. Hidden in products is altering. And bags is the hidden word indicator. So producer of fibre. So far I've mostly biffed these, I'd have to say. Time to leave religious headgear for Pope. Habit. Time to leave. Oh, what's the name of the Pope's headgear? I don't know what it is. I think I've seen it once or twice in Crosswords 4. Or actually, are we looking? Okay, maybe we need to take a T out of whatever the headgear for a Pope is. Religious headgear is turban. Turban urban. Pope urban. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so that's the lot. That's gone through. I've got 1, 2, added 3 on the down. So not particularly successful today. 6 done. Let's have a look. So it's taken me 16 minutes to get to here. Great ruler Henry pursues around border. Great ruler Henry pursues around border. Henry the 8th. Let's have a look at this. If that was 8th, which I don't think it is, but what's going on there? 8th. Is that 8th? Yeah. Henry is an H. Pursuing around border. Border. Height. Great ruler Henry. I think I'm mixing up lots of things here, aren't I, really? Let's have a quick look at this. If this is a G. I can't see what that's getting me. If this is an E, officer suggested dismissing one involved in crime. I can't think what that is either. So I don't think that's correct. It's my short thing. This looks like an off though. Wrong way is off. Off track. Okay, that's off piste, I think, isn't it? Off piste. Fill pastry. Gosh, find in the dark. Piste. Off piste, I think is, which is fill pastry. I can't see why that is off piste, but I think it probably is. A bit of capital. Could that be Putney? I think it can't be Putney, can it? Putney Bridge, Putney in London. I mean, it is part of the capital. And if you invest, you put. Now I can have my ET back there, can't I? Okay, I'm going to go with it. This one, exploit really quiet, timid individual. No feel for that one. Range around East Timor's capital in train again. I don't know. Locum's done. This one. Okay, so let's assume we're right on these letters U and E. Case of luxurious rings made of gold for distinguished people. Okay, actually, so we've got mysterious case of luxurious. So the case of luxurious L goes around as in goes around rings made of gold for distinguished people. Laundrette, no. Let's put an S there though, because that might be. Oh, let's look at this one. English, okay. Masters ditched by Tom. Doubtful fellow. Showing spirit. Ethos. Masters in MA then. Ethos. Okay. English Thomas. MA Masters, fair enough. What's this? Range. Retouch. Rouch. Doesn't really work. Ranch, retange, At least the other good thing about that one down there is actually the L and the S are now covered. I don't know what that is say. This one, guided munition. Now I've still only got that S, have I? To fail after buses overturn. Okay, sub. That can't be right. They can't run sub after vehicles overturn to fail sub loss. Guided munition is a. Don't know, but if that's the case, what's this doing here? Range around East Timor's capital. Range is. Train again is to. Okay, so I think that's it, isn't it? To train again is to something. Rethink, retrain, retouch. Which means we need a range, which is R something H to go around that to get to that. But I don't know what it is. Right. I would think there has to be either another R, R. It can't be double R actually, can it? It has to. Almost certainly has therefore to be a vowel here. What's range? Range can be like a mountain range. It can be the distance to something. Reteach, range. Yeah, range. Oh yeah, boxer's range. No, boxer's reach is how far they can reach, I suppose. My brain's going Polaris missiles and things I've heard of in the 80s. Guided munitions, cabs, vehicles overturned. Okay, so vehicles has got an S on it, so that's just. So, well, what can that be? Cars, cabs, trams, storm. Storm doesn't really work, does it? But it could be something like. Actually, that's because I can't spell tram. Which would be there. Smart now. Smart. Trams overturned and to fail. Smart loss. Smart cars. Guided munition. Smart bomb. Yeah, smart bomb. That was easy. Okay. So, loves husband. Female. Retiring female. Maybe a bit of an ass. What's this? Case of luxurious. So we've got the LS of luxurious ringing made of gold and AU for gold, I think. Loud. I don't know, Laurentis, I think. Orentes, made of gold. I think that's Laurentis, but I don't know why, what the rent I part is about, if that's the case. I'm going to leave it for now, come back, maybe something will occur in my brain. Caught short, perhaps, I've still got an idea about that. Bit of an ass, hoof. Female loves, oh, we've got double O, now hoof, okay. This one, gosh, what have we got? Goods transporter about to board plane. Goods transporter about to board plane. Foot passenger, foot, or hoof, foot. Let's have a look at this one. Suppose, oh, there you are, snobs mixed with elite. Oh, what's this? What's that going to be? Bit? Supposed. That's probably an LE, BLE word. Well, yeah, I've got two E's. Snobs mixed with supposed is presumable. No, not presumable. Got rid of a B. Got a T and LL. What have I got? T. I've got rid of the L. I've got TI, so I've got rid of elite now, which just leaves me SNO, SNOS. So what I've got, so let's look at that. I'm going to put those letters in so I can actually find them. I've got another S, haven't I? Tisnable. Intensible. You'd think there's an I there actually. So let's put back, oh gosh, let's put, although that then leaves me with not very much of a sensible, insensible. What have I got? Insensible. Oh god, got rid of, what have I got rid of? Tensible, ostensible, ostensible. I think that's the word, ostensible. Let's tick off the letters. We've got S, N, O, B, S, and elite is left. I think ostensible, which is, yeah, I think ostensibly is the word I've heard. Ostensible. Fleet, goods transporter. Free, goods, free. Paddable plane, foot passengers, flew. Okay, like a pro, as. Donning sportswear. Court disaster. Ash. Asp. Like pro. So you'd think that pro would be down there, wouldn't you? If it was going to be, that would be an on. These 332 doesn't really work though to get PR. AS something PR. Court disaster. But I think that's probably something like. Let's have a look at this. Cast. Oh gosh, pocketing 50 grand. So cast grand. Buh. Don't know. Cast is to lob. Throw. Shy. Pocketing is probably L there, I think. Grand. Not sure. Anything going on down here that's going to help me? Fan of grass cuckoo nest. That's covered around river. No, there isn't anything that can help me here, is there? It's a nut, I think. Fan of grass cuckoo nest. Fan of grass. Something nut. That's cat nest. What's this here? Spurs ground, oh gosh. Spurs ground is lit. Okay, so... Actually, that's wrong, isn't it? That UE. Probably. Let's have a look at this one first. Stand carrying a single wide hamper. So, hamper could be like a basket, but I think it's more likely to be... Excuse me. It's more like my 30-minute. I always yawn at 30 minutes on these for some reason. A single wide hamper. Hamper. Hold up or something. Hold all. Don't know where that L comes from either. Stand. Easel. No. This Spurs. I would have thought Spurs is like a word to urge on or egg on or motivate. Is lit. Stills. Until I'm stilly. Letting in. Header from man. United. I think United can be a MU. Simulant or something. I've got that. Simulist. Doesn't seem very likely. Spurs. Simultai. Humility. Let's not look at this one. See what we've got. UES. If I take the regular letters. Let's have a look at this one. Curiously wanting one to see. Curiously wanting one less good. So this is a word meaning curiously, rather than anagram wanting. I don't know what a qualification mechanics is if it's not some kind of diploma or whatever. This one. Officer suggested dismissing one involved in crime. Gosh. Officer. What's going on now? Have I looked at this long one down again? Force workplace staff, something in factories at this point, to accept extremely idiotic post. Ostensible and N, so the S and the N, station I think that is. I think that's station, but I don't know why. Extremely idiotic, sorry. So the only place idiotic can be accepted, if it's going to be accepted anywhere, and this is there really, or there. I think I see. Station is a post, I think. No. Staff is a pole. Police station, there we are. And the force is force workplace, there we are. Police station. Okay, that's cunning. Cunningly cleverly easy when I got there. Yeah, all built up. This one, exploit really quiet. So that's a double P, isn't it? Really quiet, timid individual. I wonder if we've got a double use of. We've got two types of quiet in this. Because I don't think you can have PP here. Exploit is to use. And another word for quiet would be Mum. A timid individual. Oh, can't think what that'd be. But I feel like that U's probably what's going there. This would be PE. In which case I'm in trouble. Pale is ashen normally. Let's just check I put that in the right place. Yep, Tem is at locum, fair enough. Frank's back from trip, one spent in former East Germany. Ah, okay. Mark. It's a mark, isn't it? He spent in Germany. Frank's. Bookmark? I don't know if Frank is a bookmark. Back from trip. P. Pockmark. Not sure about that, but I think Mark is definitely right. I don't know if there's a specific name for the East German currency. I can't remember. It was a long time ago if it was. This one, officer suggested dismissing one involved in crime. I mean, I've actually just been totally whatever about this bit of no really. There's no reason to think those are correct letters. This here is building up slowly. Caught short, perhaps. I think that's just a double definition, isn't it? It's not like apprehended. I can go there. It doesn't have to be that, does it? It doesn't have to be marked, but I think it is. Frank's back is a K. Back from trip. One spent in former East Germany. Can't remember. This one, curiously wanting one less good qualification for mechanics. No idea. On that. Stand carrying a single wide hamper. Okay, so we've got carrying A. They are stand carrying A. Single wide hamper. Hamper is to stall, isn't it? Stand side stall. Don't think so. Stand is a stall though, so let's put hamper. ST A Stonewall. There we are. 1W in Stonewall. There we go. Good. Still don't know what that is. Entertainment shows gun. Uses regularly. So we've got an E now. So that could be UE. No, it couldn't. It really couldn't. Regularly ignored. Entertainment shows gun. Users regularly ignored. Let's take this out for a minute. See what we've got. Curiously wanting one less good qualification for mechanics. Um, okay, go back over here. Court disaster is to... What can this be? There's not many things that actually go there. 3-letter words with an S in the middle. If that's an A, that can A. I can't think of anything that goes there. Ask for it. I'd think that is. Court disaster is to ask for it, yep. Like a pro is as. Kit is... Pro is a for, and kit is sportswear. There you go, ask for it. Okay, what's this? Fluke? Cast. Fling. Flung. Fung. Flung is in turning 50 grand. Unless the L goes there, assuming it is. Grand. Cast. What's this one down here? Oh gosh, it's the incomprehensible clue. Cuckoo nest. Well, yeah, it's actually an anagram nest, isn't it? But that's covered. Round river. Fan. That doesn't mean a nut, but some kind of nut. Grass. Grass is reed. Cuckoo nest. That's covered round river. Tense. B-T-N-E-S. Tens. Let's just put that into... fan of cuckoo grass. That's covered. So yeah, cuckoo grass is covered. So it almost has to be that way around because I don't think you can get S. Unlikely to be that way. So tens. Round river. That's covered. Fan of grass. But I don't know what that is if that's the case. I can't think of many words that go there. So I'll look at this passenger plane thing. Goods transporter. About to board plane. Just have a look at this one. Cast is entertaining. Fun. Flung. Yep, okay, flung. So cast is entertaining is fun. Pocketing a L for 50 and G on the end for so this must be freighter. Freight. I don't understand why it's freighting it. Goods transporter. About to... Let's just... Okay. That can't be tens then, can it? If that's the case. Is that a freighter? Goods. Goods is freight. Transporter about to board plane. In a fighter. Okay, freighter, yep. Okay, so this isn't what I thought. This isn't... Unless it's sten. That's covered around river. Ooh. Stenel? Pan of grass? Est. It can't be that way, can it? Cuckoo nest. That's covered. Then round river. But what's that's covered doing? A tuna? Stuna? Fan of grass. Stoner. Okay, that kind of grass. It's got nest with an O. Yeah, okay. Yep, so nest around the O, covering a round, and then a river on the end. Stoner. Oh. Okay, I mean it's getting there. I can say that much. 45 minutes to. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to discount that one as being a problem. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 crosses and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, as usual, about a third left of this. One involved in crime. something light. If that was light, I don't know. Just looked at that LT and thought light. Caught short will be no idea. Spurs. Ground is it letting in? Is lit. Sorry. Yeah. If I could actually spell, I'd be deadly. Stimuli now. That is UES then. That must be reviews. UES. Gun. Entertainment is a review. I don't know where I'm getting the rev from though. Gun. Oh, gun the engine, rev the engine, okay. So that must be a shun, mustn't it? Or shun. Curiously wanting one. Oh, curiously wanting one less good qualification for mechanics. Okay, I need to actually just think about this, don't I, really, in terms of a bit of an alphabet. Toe, XC, cow, core, condition. Something motion. I suppose got wanting one. Less good. Okay, is it something around want in one? Want in one, it is, isn't it? So we've got E, there's no one, and then I've got A, W, A, N, T. Hang on, wanting is 6. Yeah, wanting is 6. If I have to get that pen and paper out. Yeah. So I just don't want the G. So that's probably shun. Let's get rid of that much. And then I've got 2 O's. I've got 2 O's, so that can't be right. Ah, okay. Put an IAN there. So I've got an E. That's the one part done. And then WAN. No, so I need another N. N. W. A. Second N. T. There's 3 N's. Oh gosh. Newtonian? Oh look, I was doing perfect actually. Newtonian. Okay, that kind of quantum mechanics. Yeah, okay. What have we got here? Caught short. Perhaps. Yeah, pretty good. So yes, within 4 minutes we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. I'm gonna have to just bung in Laurentis over here. I think that's Laurentis, I'm not sure. I think Laurentis, but I don't really understand why it is if that's the case. Or whether there's another word in there I need to think about. Let's take it out. I'm going to take it out for now. Can this be light? Officer suggested dismissing one involved in crime. Take this out as well. It's just kind of confusing a bit. I want to put footlight. That can't be right. Footpad I'm thinking of as a criminal. Cool. So look at this. Great ruler Henry pursues around a border. There's lots of things, aren't there, that are borders. Lips, an H. Now, around. Lip, CA. Ah, okay, so what's this done? What's this done for the thing? This must be lilac, mustn't it? Why must it be lilac? I'm just making that up in my own head, really. Phone is to call, and around. Yeah, I think call around an eye makes sense. My theory that might be a pockmark is beginning to look quite good now. Exploit. I don't know what that's. I can't remember what that is. The Frank open. Be nice if I get this one down here. It'd be nice if I could complete it, to be honest. But what have I got? Chill light. Officer suggested. Dismissing one. Officer. So officer is normally police, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a different kind of officer. One involved in crime. Caught short, perhaps. Whoa. I'm going to take that out as well, just in case it's wrong. Caught short, perhaps. I would think that's a CN enst. Doesn't really work that. Something shouldn't. That was entrenched. No, not entrenched. Notched, caught short. Perhaps. Parched. And that's a bit of a guess that ends in shed at this point. I can come back and change that if need to. Exploit, really quiet, timid individual. Milk. Sop. What's this then? Hang on. Frank's back from trip. There's P. 1 spent francs. Postmark is what I was thinking of. Now, post, I don't know why. Frank's back. P. Ost. East Germany, former East, yeah, of course. What's this? Camel light, was it? Comblight? Oh, well, I'm almost done, aren't I? Complaint, kimp, complaint. I think that is plain. Complaint. One involved in crime. Plant. If that was a complaint, I'm not saying it is, but if it was, what was this going to be? Caught short in. There's not a lot of things that go there. My brain has gone to sleep on what I can have for police officers, if it's that kind of officer. Cam. What involved in crime is a camp light, camp. Com seems most likely. Kim. Come. It's not really. Sim could be. There's not likely to be anything outside of a vowel or the Y's. Officer. What's officer? Am I being thick here? Is it just one involved in crime has put an I in crime? Is that just an anagram involving crime? don't think so. 54 minutes. I normally give up at an hour on these, but I'm so close to finishing this one. I really just need. Could be an L, could it? Caught short, perhaps. Unlikely. Barnacled. Cantricled. Cantricked. Tricked. Contrict. Constrict. Contrict. Constrained. Constract. Caught short. Okay, let's assume there's a C there. I don't know that for certain. Just as a complicit. Ah, they are. I'm not sure why, but I think that's complicit, isn't it? And that's pre-contracted. Contracted, caught. I think that's contracted and complicit. So someone who's involved in a crime is complicit. Suggested is, I can't think what police officer, complicit officer suggested. So what's going on here? Case of luxurious rings made of gold for distinguished people. I'm just going to bung it in because I think it's right. There we go. No, it's not right. Okay, let's have a check, see what I've got wrong. Oh, even worse. Laura. What? Law. Okay, so made of gold. Made of gold is A-U. Laureates. Laureates. There we go. If only I'd known that word for distinguished people. 56:45. Wow, okay, I'm going to go through the clues as best I can. So, great ruler is a caliph. And then we've got Henry, pursuing, so Henry comes after. Around is CA, short for circa, which is around, it's about that, it's around that. And border is a lip. We've got wrong way to fill pastry, following one's own path. Well, if you go off piste, you're skiing by where you want to go. So I think that's your own one. That's following your own path. Fill pastry. Wrong way to fill pastry. Wrong way is off, I think. And then to fill pastry. I can't see what's going on there unless there's some kind of clever thing about changing the letters of the word pastry. Don't know. Okay, exploit is to milk. Really is so think of that's really well, so really quiet, so quiet, so, and then P for quiet. Range is a reach going around the East Timor, so East is a standard abbreviation, and T for capital. Timor's capital is a T, and train again is to reteach. We've got a temp is a locum, we've got left, and then we've got firm over, so CO backwards, and over a sign of indecision, so if you're indecisive, you say So what's going on here? We've got the case of luxurious, so that's the L and the S, going around, made of gold, which is gold is a U, reates, rings, made of gold, O, reates. Don't understand that bit of wordplay, but distinguished people are Nobel laureates and things are distinguished people. So laureates, yep, poet laureates is what I'm thinking of, sorry, not Nobel, just got my words slightly mixed up. Can't see reates, unless, no, don't see it. Okay, what's going on with this? Caught short. Well, if you contract something, you make it shorter. Contracted. Okay, if you contract a virus, say, in a pandemic, say, then you've caught it. There we go. So let's stop at F. We've got retiring female, so F, loves, OO, and then husband is H, and maybe a bit of an ass is a hoof. The hoof of the ass. Sandwich is a town in Kent. And we've got wife, W, tucked into large quantity, which is a ton. We've got supposed, which means ostensible, and we've got snobs and elite to be the anagram that mixed, telling us to anagram those two words. Stonewall is to hamper, and a stand is a stall with carrying a single wide, one wide. W for wide is standard cricket notation. If something was cast, it was flung, and we've got entertaining is fun, pocketing L for 50, and then chuck a G on the end. Another stirs is stimuli, so sorry, spurs. So if you spur someone, you give them stimulus, but spurs is a plural here, so stimuli. And then we've got an anagram indicator of ground, and we take is lit, and the header from man, which is an M, and then I guess U must be a standard abbreviation, MU, so we've got stimuli. Okay, this one I couldn't quite figure out exactly. Cheesy dish is Welsh rarebit, so rarebit is the cheesy dish. Cooked just a little minute. Cooked just is rare. That's what I couldn't get. Cooked just is rare, and a little moment is a bit. Wait a moment. Okay, we've got an advance, which is a lend. If you advance money, you lend money, and that's going across the shifting sand. So anagram of sand to get to coastal site of Land's End. We've got a fan of grass. Someone is a stoner, enjoys smoking grass, and we've got cuckoo's nest. So N-E-S-T, cuckoo being the anagram indicator, covering round. There's the O, and then stick an R for river on the end. Gosh, officer. Officer suggested dismissing one. Dismissing. Officer suggested dismissing one involved in crime. So complicit is if someone who's involved in crime is complicit. Officer suggested. Got a PC in there for an officer. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. Pale colour is lilac, and then we've got the phone casing, which is so phone. Gosh, yeah. So phone is to call, C-A-L-L. Casing this person, so this person is I, and that's brought round. So put it all upwards. So it's call around I, put upwards. Frank is a postmark. You frank letters, you postmark them. We've got the back from trip, and then we've got one spent in former East Germany. So the Ostmark. Okay, East is German for Ost is German for East, and a mark is what you used to spend in Germany. I guess the Ostmark was specifically the East German currency, so that's okay. Riches. So riches is a fortune given to a bank worker, which is a teller. One trading in futures is a fortune teller. I think we saw that pretty much that clue last week in one of the quick cryptics. Invest is to put something in, and in Asian currency turning up is the yen going upwards, and a bit of capital. So a bit of London is Putney. I was going to say Putney, where the boat race goes from Putney Bridge to Mortlake, or Mortlake to Putney. Can't remember which way it is, but there you go. A guided munition is a smart bomb, and to fail is to bomb, and that goes after vehicles to overturn. So we've got trams. We've got vehicles with an S on it, so trams going upwards because it's overturned. We've got English E. We've got masters ditched by doubtful fellows. We've got the doubting Thomas in the Bible. Take out the MA from that, gives you thos, going after E, and spirit is ethos. Police workplace is force workplace is the police station. Staff. What do I think here? Staff is a poll. That's right. To accept extremely idiotic. So put the I and the C, the extreme letters of idiotic, into that. Gives you police, and then a post is a station. Curiously, we've got an anagram which is indicated by curiously. We've got wanting, 1 is the words to be anagrammed, but we need to lose the G, so we anagram wanting 1 but without the G, and that gets us to Newtonian, which is qualification for mechanics. So actually I said quantum mechanics, and Newton did not do quantum mechanics. Newton was the stuff before quantum mechanics, but anyway, mechanics is something to do with Newton's laws and all that stuff. Goods transporter is a freighter, and we've got about, which is re, boarding a plane, so we've got a fighter plane going around re. If you caught disaster, you ask for it. We've got like is as. We've got a pro is for, pros and cons. I think pros and cons give you 4, and then that's donning sportswear, so putting kit around that. I think this is the final one, isn't it? Entertainment shows. So entertainment shows are reviews. If you gun the engine, you rev the engine, and then we've got UES. So ignore the regular letters, the S and the R of users to get to reviews. And is that it? Oh no, got a couple more yet. Okay, we've got producer of fibre, so that's Sisal, comes up occasionally, worth remembering. I've managed to remember it. And it's bagged, it's hidden in products is altering, Sisal. And finally we've got time is a T, leaving a religious headwear, so the turban. So turban minus T becomes urban, and there was a Pope Urban, or maybe more, I don't know, somewhere in the dim and distant past. So 56.45 with just that one mistake. So pretty pleased with that. Thanks for watching.